But that was successful. They'll never know that you were backstage for definitely a good amount of time for a normal person to prep. 100%. There was no rushing, not in this house.
Been more prepped. Yeah.
Yep.
No one in the history of the world has ever been more prepped than we currently are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow. Trying, for some reason, the thumbnail of this video is super weird.
Pretend I'm Sam.
Just so. For people watching on the replay, I don't think there's anyone right now. This is WIP Wednesday, and Rowan is filling in for Sam.
As I often
Sam is gallivanting off with her husband. How dare she have marital bliss, and abandon us?
It's just not fair.
To the wilds. My computer is struggling to replace the thumbnail.
My computer's struggling.
In my dream last night, I was moving into a room that looked like your room, but also like my old room, like 3 or 4 houses ago, where it has like that little whatever the fucking type of room you're in. And I just have a distinct memory from my dream standing there in it and explaining to my dad how you stream and have the like folding screen behind you. And then the window, I remember there was like a control and it was a screen instead of the window, and you could look out into different places. Like one was like one was like a meadow. That was the automatic one. And I was like, that's not the view from the window. I'm in Los Angeles. And then we found the control and we adjusted it. And the second option was you're looking at the porthole on a ship and you're like going under and over the water and stuff, and there's like a storm going. Like, very different views that my brain has conducted or constructed that apparently I think apartments should have, which I think is iconic.
I mean, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Better than the view I have right now, which is this another house.
Another house. Well, it's better than the view I have, which is a wall, and then over there it is it's technically another house, but it's like a concrete wall that's like, I think it had paint or plaster on it at one point. It's like peeling off. But if I look down, and a bunch of power lines that are like horribly hung. But if I look down, then there is some greenery, which.
The state manager in me hates improper cable management. Do your job.
Oh, it's so improper cable management. Okay, now I can share the link. What'd you say?
Jean taught me better than that.
Yes, she did. All right, now I have a link that I can share without it being ugly and wrong.
You're calling
actually, it's not
ugly and wrong.
The link is it kept showing my like top image thing that is actually a very pretty picture from Germany from when my family went there. My like header on my YouTube screen, that's the default thumbnail for live streams. If you don't have a thumbnail, which I did put in one, but it just kind of deleted it, as it tends to do sometimes. So I'm like, I'm not against this like pretty forest picture, but I do actually have a thumbnail that should be there. So that's finished. In 10 seconds, describe what your WIP is.
I'm working on Nocturne still. It's my gothic fantasy horror based off of Weird School. Go.
Cool. I'm working on the resolution of my gay dragon novel, Storm's Heir. Awesome. Time to get started. Sam sends us off. All right. Sprint time. Hello and welcome back. I ended my sprint researching what elk meat tastes like, and apparently it's really good. So now I'm curious. I kind of want to try elk meat.
Meat, isn't that just
but
venison?
no, it's not. It has a sweeter
Interesting.
taste, according to this website. Elk meat is called, well, elk meat, not venison. Some old school purists may argue this point, but they're wrong. Venison is deer meat, elk meat is elk meat. When comparing the flavor of elk meat to venison, elk is closer to the taste of grass-fed beef than deer. What elk meat really tastes like, its true flavor, has a lot to do with its diet. We'll get to later in this post. So I'm not going to read all that, but fun fact.
Interesting. I don't think I ever would have guessed that.
That makes sense. The elk and a deer are not the same thing. But yeah, also spent a lot of that sprint trying to figure out how far a dragon could fly in a day. Because I'm like, okay, they're crossing these mountains, and these mountains are mountains. What'd you say?
I mean, I think that might be up to you based on the dragons in your world specifically, and how big they are, wingspan,
yeah, because
how
dragons
much
don't exist. But
how many
I'm
calories
like,
they
should I compare it to a airplane? I'm like, no, because they have engines. Like, I looked up I literally searched how far can dragons fly in a day, and it was some like D&D person like used the speed in combat and stuff like that per 6 seconds. They're like 72 miles, and I'm like, absolutely not. They can travel a lot fucking farther than that. I'm not like, that is in a whole day. So it's like, that's not very many miles.
I would imagine their top speed is different from their combat speed, where they're theoretically moving in a short area.
Short burst. Yeah. Like even dash action, they're traveling farther than that.
That's also, based on like
D&D.
Their efficiency at burning calories.
Well, I was also like, shit, Rye is currently a dragon, flying as a dragon. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna have dragons just like most large creatures. They eat a lot and then it takes a while to go through the digestive tract. But I'm like, Rye hasn't eaten a lot, so he's gonna fly and then be really fucking hungry. But I had a whole gimmick earlier in the book where Rye is like, no, I'm not gonna eat raw meat. And I'm like, okay, so I can't just have him stop and like, some sort of wildlife. So I'm like, okay, no, we're killing an elk. We're grabbing an elk and then stopping for the night and butchering an elk. And eating a full fucking elk. I'm like, that is so much meat. And I'm going to gloss over it.
What's the caloric content
of an elk? Oh.
Yeah.
How much meat is on
his partially shifted form? Does his partially shifted form need less calories than like fully shifted? Does he have to account for difference in size by?
Yes.
Like, can he physically
so
eat
dragons
more
are partially sustained by their own magic, like because they would have to eat so much so regularly. Okay, how much meat from a bull elk from the Rocky Mountains? Okay. Deboned weight. I don't know what a hanging weight is. I think that's without the skin and organs. Deboned weight. Okay, so 200 to 280. That's so much food.
All right.
But he is a dragon.
I mean, it'll cook down.
Yeah,
He's
processed
a dragon. And if he needs to eat
processed meat is 180 to 240.
Yeah, because you can't eat every pound of meat that is on.
How long would it take him as a guy? Because he's going back down to guy size to eat.
So his stomach is bigger when he's changed in size, so he's still consuming enough calories. How fast can how big is Ryan? How many pounds is he? How long does it take him his own body?
As guy's like 5'9", 150 pounds maybe.
As like his 7-foot self, I'm assuming how long does it take him to eat his own body weight? In meat,
no
probably
idea.
several.
Okay, no. He's not going to be able to eat without cooking this, like in a human form. So I think if he's super hungry as a dragon, he goes down to a person. Actually, no. He's the fucking dragon. He's going to look at it and go, cook! And magic is going to cook it. And then he's going to
Does he not breathe fire?
No, it's a storm dragon.
Has Ryan not breathed? Yeah, but I thought he could. There's still heat lightning in, like... There's heat.
Yeah, but if you're going to electrocute meat, that's going to way overcook it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize he had discerning tastes as a dragon.
He's doing it for a point. Yeah. Could his entire, like, yes, his digestive system would be completely okay with just eating the elk. Probably bones and all. But he's not going to do that because he has human sensibilities.
Yeah.
So he's going to
how strong
cook it. But I think he's just going to be like, fire. And catch it on fire and then like wait a few seconds and then eat it.
I'm sorry, that's not going to
want to eat the bones and organs. I think the option here is for him kill it, they land, Jason starts like, because this is all from Jason's perspective too. Jason starts writing because he's like planning something. And Rye's over there like as a dude, butchers an entire fucking elk, separates the meat, puts a little aside for Jason to cook. I know. And then
you know how
flames it, transforms back into a dude, or back into a dragon, and then eats it. I know.
Is Jason eating any of it?
Yeah, that's why you put a little bit aside for Jason. Jason's gonna like cook it normally. Jason also has like travel rations. He doesn't really need. Maybe I don't. But he needs to eat. Like, I can't justify him eating some normal food as a dude and then flying for 20 hours and not being really fucking hungry when I've already shown him to, like, when he needs to heal or use a lot of magic, he's hungry. And he just used so much magic. It also flew for, like, a long-ass time. How long does it take to butcher a deer? Or I can type in elk. How long?
Big as elk.
It's big. Oh my god, that's so
remember,
many hours.
Okay. Yeah, Charlie, they're big. You have to take the skin off. You have to separate it. You have to get all the organs out. You have the bones separated.
What
you have
if
to
you're
get the
really
head
good
off.
at it?
If you're really efficient?
Including grinding, vacuum sealing, and cleanup. We don't need to do all that. I don't want to watch videos of people butchering a deer. I'm a right fantasy writer.
What tools are they using? Because are they just using a regular knife?
They could have a sword.
That's not going to cut bone.
Okay, wait. This one person on Reddit. Sorry, no, this isn't Reddit. This is Archery Talk forums. Okay, don't say 5 days. But this is all like fucking grinding. Okay, wait. I'd say from hanging. No, wait. It would probably take me an hour and a half.
No. Has Jason for dinner.
Yeah. Okay, this is another person saying an hour to hour and a half. I don't believe that. That doesn't sound right. Let's check on chat. Jessica is here. I'm doing nails, not on myself, to test some things in front. Ooh, what type? So far I have made 3 very short stilettos. Awesome. Well, I got all the nails shaped, nice and corny, and now I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna go take a nap. Okay, bye. I'm texting my father how long it takes to butcher a deer elk. If someone is really good at it.
So when you're saying butcher, you're meaning removing the pelts, removing the head, separating. Hour and a half is way too short. I give it 3. Depending on how big.
Yeah, but I need them to do it quickly, and this is not the first time it happens in the book.
Sorry, I had to cough. I didn't want to subject everybody to that.
Oh, your mic cut it out, so we're all good.
No, I muted myself.
Maybe we just eat like 12 rabbits, but I feel like that would take more time. Maybe he just eats it raw. Maybe he just eats it raw.
He should just eat it whole.
And I know. I think he has to eat it whole.
And I think it could be really funny for Jason to be very horrified by that.
No, I think it would be funnier for Rye to be horrified and Jason to be like, that makes sense. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe when he's extra hungry, his human sensibilities. God, my throat.
I think it's gonna have to be a scene where Rye's instinct, they're like, okay, let's go in for the evening. Rye's instincts goes, food, grabs it. And if he grabs it with his claws,
he could just
just bite the head off and kill it that way.
He could just do the whale and whole mouth all at once, crunch, it's gone in a second.
Yeah, but it'd be kind of funny to have him like then land. Jason's like setting up for the night, and Rye's just sitting there staring at it, an elk carcass, being like, I can't bring myself to. It would take so long to fucking butcher this, and Jason would be like, just eat it.
Okay, so eat it.
Yeah,
works for me.
Wow.
5 words, that's Brent.
Wow.
I talked 725 words. I just discovered the head of campus security. Her name is Patricia. We met her together, and I think I love her, and I'm going to make her a reoccurring character.
Amazing.
She's either
Patricia,
haggard-looking 40 or 60 and really good skincare, and it's kind of hard to tell which one she falls under.
Honestly, iconic.
And she's got the voice of a smoker, someone who's smoking every day for her entire life. But she's very nice, and she's got these giant glasses.
Giant glasses.
I thought you were going to say
giant boobs. And I was like,
yeah,
okay.
They're just hanging. No, I don't think Elio would notice that.
No.
So I don't think he would notice if anyone had boobs unless they were like aggressive, you know?
Right there, yeah.
He's
sorry for I talked about.
He's got other stuff
going for that whole break sprint.
I mean, I didn't start that.
Yeah, I'm glad. Are you still in chapter 1?
What?
Are you still in chapter 1?
Am I still on chapter 1? I don't know what I thought you said. Yes. I'm gonna be on chapter 1 for this.
How many
whole
chapters
time
is
and
it
probably
total, do you think?
Right now, it's looking at around 12.
Okay. Wait, the little thunder sounds. Whatever. We're gonna go to the next sprint. I will ask you more questions later.
Okay.
Oh yes, I am still here. Oh, my father's calling me to talk about butchering deer. All right, guys, let's get to work. Ta-da. How did that sprint go? Okay. Hello RP. Welcome. So my dad called me and we discussed dragons and elks. He suggested moose as well. But and then he was like, I was trying to figure it out, blah blah blah. And he's like, they can just do what normal couples do and talk about it. And I was like, communication. So now we're doing that. I know.
I think that's a great idea.
I went downstairs and got some food, so now Storm is joined us on the desk.
He's doing
How'd your sprint go?
Yeah. Very good. I wrote another 250, 300 words-ish. I'm done with the opening scene as it is right now, which will probably not make it as is into the final book. But I'm feeling good. I love Elio. His voice is coming along nicely. I'm trying to get a good mix of mildly pretentious, but also self-deprecating, and I'm trying to strike a balance in between those two things. Because somehow he manages to think he's both the smartest person in the room and the person in the room that should be sacrificed first. You know, he toes a very thin line.
Classic.
So it's going, and I'm finally getting to the fun part of him actually moving into Abbey House and getting in there for the first time, which is the only building on the upper campus, and his dorm supposed to be meant for upperclassmen, but he has a solo room that came on request of the school that he be by himself for safety purposes.
Wait. He requested or the school requested?
School suggested it based on his record, his behavior record. We know he's been in therapy for a while, but for the safety of everybody involved, let's give him a single room. And there's one building on upper campus, and it is that dorm room meant for upperclassmen.
Fun.
I'm trying to sprinkle in some mystery. Like, what did he do?
That's good.
You'll find out eventually. Sprinkle in some mystery. Yeah.
We love mystery in our mysteries.
We do. Thing.
Yeah. Within my little thing, writing my book, my little thing, my 111,000 word novel, I wrote like probably 50 words that sprint, but I think I'm hyper focused on this food thing, and I'm like, okay, I can get past it now. Yeah, like the concept of how is he gonna eat. I'm like, I have to figure this out. And I'm like, no one cares. No one cares that much.
No.
So I will write the part of the scene, and it's probably gonna get cut, whatever it is. But it'll be done. It doesn't need to be this long. It's not even happened yet. But I'm like, oh, they can talk about this and then this, and I'm like, or I can just put in a line that Rye goes and eats over there and then comes back. Which I won't. I don't think. I feel like because it's already a thing that has been addressed a couple times, it should be resolved. So it deserves screen time.
Yeah, it doesn't be super long. And
yeah. And it's a good transition into the scene that comes next. You know, Eating an elk or a moose. Sucking dick. Same thing.
A moose. Significant size difference between those two things. Charlie, you know how big a moose is.
Yeah, I know how big a moose is.
Way bigger than you think it is.
No, it's not going to be a moose. My dad
They are
suggested,
not similar.
I know. My dad was like, "Oh, you could do a moose if you want to go like full, like even more." And I'm like, "No, I can't.
If he could
No.
fit an entire moose in his mouth all at once, I would be concerned.
He can't fit an elk in his mouth all at once.
Yeah.
Are you saying yes, he can,
Yeah.
or yes, no, he can't?
Oh.
How big do you think that is?
Really? As a dragon?
Elks are not small either. Yeah, as a dragon.
They're not small, but I thought you were making him like a huge ass dragon.
No. He's a young dragon. They keep growing.
He can still be big when young.
He's the pictures I sent you. I sent you a bunch of pictures of dragons that I was going to use for reference.
Oh, I thought you were saying that they were bigger than that.
Well,
These
I'm trying
like
to
the smaller
decide whether
ones.
it's the first one I sent you. Yeah, these are smaller dragons, as in, or small ones, as in young ones. But I'm trying to figure out how big conceptually Rye is compared to, I don't know. Surprisingly hard to find dragon reference images, almost like they're not a real thing.
You have plenty.
They're all like blurry House of the Dragon screenshots, and I'm like, I need people standing next to it, not like cool shots where it's like over the shoulder and the dragon's way over there. And I'm like, no, stand next to the dragon. I need reference images.
Yeah. I spent that entire sprint fighting for my life to be like, the way I just phrased this is terrible. But it gets across the point exactly. It's just not the right tone. I can fix tone in edits.
Yeah, it's for later. Definitely.
Everything has to be for later. Ugh.
Yes.
What?
I was asking RP if he did anything. Last night I realized how daunting like editing is, or draft 2 is, because there's just so much for me to work on. Like,
are people like draft?
Wow, I've written so many words, but I'm like, oh my god, I have to fix all of those words.
Edit.
Yeah.
More excited for editing, I think.
Yeah.
I'm so much better.
I could probably read through it in like 6 hours. Maybe a little more than that, but I have to edit it, so it's going to take much longer.
Mm-hmm. I love editing, though.
Well,
maybe we can do a swap with my first draft too, which is significantly shorter.
You want to do what with your first draft?
Maybe once I'm done with mine, we can do a swap.
Oh.
And read through the first draft.
Lovingly, I'm really hoping I'm done with... I'm much farther in my process by the time you're finished the first draft of your book. Not critiquing your speed, but I'm like, no, I'm
no
hoping.
You are way faster than I am.
I'm just hoping. I was like, if I'm still on the first draft by the time you finish your first draft, I'm gonna be disappointed in myself. Just because
I expel within draft. I just could do.
Yes,
we could do it. We could do it.
Then I read your book. Well, there has to be an.
Mine's only going to be like.
Fair. I need to save eating for sprints, but I didn't realize how hungry I was. And so now you guys just get to sit here and see me eat.
Need to figure out dinner plans soon. I'm starving.
Hmm.
We were talking about my brother-in-law got a new job and we're celebrating the cookout, and we've been discussing what everybody's bringing to the cookout. And that discussion a little bit. I'm so hungry. My mom's eating buffalo chicken mac and cheese. And I'm like, I would die. I'll die. I don't know why I'm as hungry as I am.
Have you eaten like a snack or anything?
No. No, but I had lunch.
So you're just, yeah. Maybe you can eat a snack. Although you might want to save room for the fun cookout food.
It's dinner time. Pretty much. So.
Okay. It is fully like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me. So, but I ate not enough for breakfast and then was running around during lunch and then stream started. So.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, yes, I'm
quite literally.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I don't know if I'm lagging. Probably me. I'm on the 3rd floor.
I think you are.
Yeah, but I was playing Heir until like 3:30. And I was like, oh crap, stream. Let me go get on my laptop.
That's fine, because I got home 10 minutes before the stream started. Which is so fun. More often than is preferable. But
you've got stuff to do. You've got a life. I'm sure the lovely audience is very understanding of your life.
Actually, they hate us. But I got a new mouse that's not tiny.
Malice coming through the screen.
It's radiating.
Oh, good. Mine's pink.
It looks green.
Why is it?
Your mouse looks green.
My mouse is pink.
So bad. It looks green. I have to take a picture of this. I'm taking a little screenshot of you and sending it to you because it looks whitish green.
Okay. Well, that's because everything around me is green. I promise it's pink.
Yeah. I don't believe you.
Okay. What am I supposed to say? What you trying?
I don't know. Live in the fact that I do not believe you that your mouse is pink. See? Because it's green. But I the lag is so bad.
Is it? I believe you. Based on how long it took to respond to that question.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let's see. I am probably going to. What'd you say?
3rd floor problems. Please keep talking.
Okay. I'm going to hopefully reach my 1K for the day. I have, let's see, my goal of, I have 2 weeks left of the month, and I want to finish the book in the month. And then I also do to job search. So I need to obsessing, but also need to diversify my time and not just spend all of it writing. Okay, I'm gonna enter us into the next sprint a little early.
Okay.
just for me to set up everything. Ta-da. Okay. Oh, we are back. I'm attempting to write this scene, but it's such like the words, they're being weird.
They're high.
Oh my god, that was so loud. Your mic was so loud because of the way I have everything set up. Because they're just the actual dialogues being weird. Because they're being awkward, and I'm like, is this cute awkward or is this annoying awkward? Like, are people just gonna be reading this and going like rolling their eyes, or is it like, oh, look at them? But it's fine. Okay, let's check on chat. Pure Blind Gamer at work watching cuts, fun. But hope you're doing well. And hello, Sam. Cosplaying as a character from an ASI game, nice. I think Rowan, that's when you have the little R and then the parenthesis up for your little icon. Pure Blind Gamer, this is Rowan filling in for Sam today, even though the thumbnail or the you are Sam? Okay.
I'm also right there.
You're also what?
In the chat.
Okay.
I'm chatting.
You're so multifaceted. And then we had a very brief storm. Yeah, I had Storm came over and like sat in front of me, between me and the keyboard, as she is wont to do. And then I tried moving her onto my lap while I typed, but that didn't work at all. She like half sat on my lap and then she just went right back into position. But now she's returned to the sunbeam. So we have a different version of Sam, Sam Prime, joining us. Hubby is napping. I left my mouse at home though. Oh. Well, do you have? Can you use the little keyboard, touchpad, mouse pad? So yeah. How much did you get done? That's weird.
Little to nothing. I hit my day, and my dad came upstairs, so we were having a little bit of a chat. And then I realized that I meant to apply to it this morning, and I didn't. So I'm just updating my resume really quickly before I start applying.
Fun. Yeah, I have to update my resume.
I realize I have to do it.
For chat, for context,
being an
Rowan has a little bit of a delay, so that's why we're slightly overlapping each other.
Over each other.
It's not because we massively disrespect each other. Actually, fuck you. I don't respect whatever you say.
I think it's me talking for you most of the time. I'm the one with the lag. For context, I'm on the 3rd floor of a house and quite far away from everything, so the internet is really random up here.
So fun. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat again. Sam is a pro with the touchpad. Used to play League of Legends with the mouse pad. I'm just lazy. Fair. Lynn said there's a fine line between awkward and cute awkward. Yeah, it's also about like the actual monstrous traits that come with being a dragon, and how they're addressing that. Because for context, for people that weren't here last sprint or last break, Rye is just eating an elk. Is it avant-garde or all there's like some French term that means raw. But it's just eating a elk.
I don't remember what it is.
Me neither. But he's like considering going and hiding to do it, but that feels really weird. And he's like shifting awkwardly, and Jason, this is from Jason's perspective, Jason's like, you can just eat it. And Rye's like, no, I'll go. And Jason's like, You don't have to. You're a dragon. Eat the way you want. It doesn't bother me. But aside from
The way you're
literally saying
describing
lines,
the way you're describing it doesn't sound cute awkward or awkward awkward. It sounds funny awkward.
okay, that makes me feel better. Because literally the lines right now are, you can go ahead and eat. Rise, attention snaps to him, slitted eyes going wide. It's cute. I'll take it somewhere else. Call if you need me. Jason responds, you don't need to hide it from me. You're a dragon. You can eat like one. But I'm like, but it's fine. I'm like, okay. And Rise can be like, okay, ow. And then we can continue with the actual part of the scene that I intended, and not just me going like, ah, shit, I need to feed my characters, and don't want to treat this as a throwaway line. So it gets a fourth of a page to be a little thing, and then we get to move on. Yeah, that's plenty. I'm not going to describe it, though, because I think Jason doesn't want to make Rye uncomfortable by watching, even if Jason is curious. Man has already, like, mentally been like, oh, I wish I had a notebook with me so I could start making notes about, like, what abilities Rye's had, what he can eat, what harms him, the rate of his healing. He's like, let me just keep that. I don't want to make Rye uncomfortable, but he's also like, can I, in a normal way people do, study you?
In a normal, perfectly normal, loving way.
As one does.
Yeah, I don't see how you can take that
as a being and a person and not a science experiment. But can I take notes? So,
honestly, I would be flattered if someone asked me if they could take notes on some biological function of mine.
Depends on the execution and how hot they are. I love the delay, because every time I say something, I'm gonna wait like 3 seconds to see if Rowan has a response, or is just choosing to like, oh, you said something stupid, I'm not gonna respond to that. Or it's just the instant regret every time I finish a statement or say a dumb joke. Just like, is Rowan choosing to be like, or have they just not heard it yet? See? Like this. Sam says, sounds cute, awkward. I reserve the right to change opinion after reading execution. As you should.
I think that's fair. I can tell that I'm the one with the delay because my voice, registering how loud I'm being, is taking several seconds after I say something to go up.
Oh, on the side?
Yeah.
I think
really
there is a delay in general, but not a several second delay. How did your sprint go? Oh, time delayed friend of mine.
Fine. Charlie, they put you behind fog. Okay, you're back now.
You real named me. No, it's fine. How dare you say my birth name, but a different nickname given to me. No, it's fine. I have a YouTube thumbnail that says Charlie's Notebook on it, from when I was like a kid. And it's, I don't care. But go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the name we call you a secret? Do you have a secret identity?
Yeah? No?
Secret identity?
I don't think so. But it did take me a second. It does definitely mess with my brain sometimes, going between CB and Charlie. And being like, oh shit, which one should I, who am I?
Same.
And then I have considered before changing, like stopping with the CB thing now that I'm an adult. and like don't have a accumulated work. And also like between the film industry and writing books, I want to use the same name, but I also just want to be myself. So, but I don't want to go by Charlotte. And going by Charlie, I don't want to read a book. I want to have my book to say Charlie on the bottom of it. That's, but I don't want people to call me Charlotte.
You can come up with another name that would have Charlie as a nickname and use that. It doesn't have to be your real name. There aren't rules to this.
No. The point is I want to be able to call the same thing in film and in books, and it to be actually my name, but I don't want people to use my name. Not that I have any issues with my name. It just, Charlie is not a, like, it's not the cool that is happening that I want to be at the bottom of books, but I don't want to introduce myself in film places as Charlie. But Charlie is not a cool name.
Yes, it is.
It's the...
What did Charlie Chaplin do?
Charlie to my finger, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, Charlie the Unicorn. That's Charlie to me. And I know it's my name.
Charlie's Angels.
Charlie's not the cool part of Charlie's Angels.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I know I'm not going by Charles. I still want to.
Kind of like Charles.
I still want to go by my own name.
We'll start calling you Cha.
Cha? No. Yep. Just no. Okay, I'm going with what Lynn said. Lynn says, what's the professional term for a dragon anthropologist? They would definitely take notes. Paleontologist? It's not anthropologist, because anthropology is humans. It'd be a dragonologist. In my world, it'd be a chironologist. Yes, I know who Charlie Chaplin is, but Charlie Chaplin does not incur feelings of, wow, that's cool. Charlie Chaplin is known for more slapstick physical comedy within... No, Chuck is also... Okay, we're stopping this conversation. I will just have two different names and rely on the fact that Ferrenz is not a common last name to make the connection between both. And my face is my face.
I think Chuck kind of eats, and Chaplin for me, because I couldn't remember what Charlie Chaplin did.
I don't want to be known by Chuck, though. I don't want to be like, oh, hey, Chuck. No.
You could be the next Chuck Tingle.
No.
You could be the next Tingle. Don't you want that for yourself?
No. I'll just stick to CV Ferrenz.
Hey,
I didn't realize that Rowan asked who Charlie Chaplin was.
He's dead.
Yes, he is dead. For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just stick to two different industries that have overlap. But yeah, on that note, what'd you get done, Rowan?
Nothing.
Hi, Whisper. Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're built like a basketball.
Sam goes, good luck, Charlie. TV show. My entire fucking life, people will be like, oh, good luck, Charlie. Oh, like the show. Seriously, though, good luck, y'all. We are going out to dinner. Bye. That was a quick nap. Bye.
Bye, Sam.
Lynn, dragonologists. I think you're right. Yeah.
I think dragonologist has a ring, too.
Mm-hmm. In my world, dragons are Chiron, so it'd be chironologist. Which sounds a little closer to gynecologist, but it's fine.
I was thinking, like, chiropractor. Sounds like chiropractor.
Chironologist sounds like chiropractor.
Kind
I have one syllable the same. give it to you. I'm just being a little
Yeah.
short. All right, let's enter our wrap-up sprint.
Whisper,
It's
I love
15
you.
more
Bye.
minutes. I have not written my word count goal for today. So we'll see what happens after the stream. Okay.
Welcome back. I get to do it this time.
You got to do it this time. I don't know why it kicked us out of the little. There we go. That is the end of our stream, just about. How did your final so-called wrap-up sprint go? I know we messaged during it talking about nail.
Yeah, you saw most of it. Taking cat pictures. I wrote like 50 words. Took cat pictures and researched cuticle oils for you.
I wrote 238 words, which is the most I wrote during any sprint this stream, which shows that I've not been focusing during this stream. I wrote 238 during the 15-minute sprint, rather than the 45 or the 30s. Which means I think I'm at, let's see, oops, I just deleted all that I just wrote. Okay, Z, okay. 111, 871, which means I've written how many today? Not much today. Like 700 words. 8, 7.
That's plenty. That's 700 more than you had this morning.
It is. Oops, I missed a 0 or something in there. Yeah, I did. I missed a 1. It's like, hey, you lost 90,000 words. Where'd they go? 700. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna probably do another sprint after the stream. But yeah, thank you for joining me. Chat, what did you guys do? If you want to share. I have like a list of stuff I need to get done today, and I've almost finished it. So I think I'll putter around, stretch my legs before I do a sprint. I also don't know if I took my ADHD meds this morning, because I sat down at the desk, I looked over at them, went, oh, I should take my meds, and then finished a task. And I looked over at my meds, and they were right where they were earlier, but I might have picked them up, taken one, and put it back, but I don't know if I did. And I could not remember for the life of me. So I didn't take it again, and I just took it last break. And now I'm like feeling, I was like, oh, I did not take my meds this morning. Like, that's why I've been so scatterbrained and everything. Luckily, I was like running errands, so it wasn't as bad. But I'm like, oh, that's why these sprints and me being like, what is dialogue? I was like, okay, that was just my brain not being able to focus.
Yeah, that would explain it.
Yep, drugs are important when they're for your brain in a good way. Put that on a t-shirt. So drugs are important. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna tidy up my room a little bit. You know, do you ever have the feeling where you're like, oh, I can't work or be productive because my space isn't the way I need it right now?
Yes, every day.
Oh.
Well, I live with OCD, so it might be a bit of a different thing for me.
It is a little different, but there is some overlapping with these two. But yeah, it'll either not bother me at all or seriously bother me. I did almost just spend the first sprint cleaning my room, but then I was like, oh, I should keep the camera on, and I don't want like me to be sorting laundry to the side or something like that, or wandering back and forth putting like socks and bras and stuff in the closet, just like I was like, yeah, no, maybe the internet doesn't get to do that actually. That's one of the.
I need to go get. I'm starving.
You're starving? Are you gonna go to the potluck thing now?
Yeah. Starting in like half an hour. Okay, I didn't realize you were more important than Charlie.
I am.
I've got like half.
Should we wait? This is how it should.
Like, this makes it feel like I'm a streamer and you're a video game.
Yes, I'm a video game.
Like, I'm playing like like I'm playing a dating simulator.
Well, I'm a dating simulator now.
Yeah.
I put on my shades. Yeah, these shades for the first time. And then the way I was sitting in my car, actually, I don't want you guys to be seeing what's on my desk. But the way they reflect, I was looking in my rearview mirror, but the way they reflect, I can just see from like here down. And it's such a video game. Like, oh, I'm gonna. Okay, let's go over here. I was just like sitting there in my car, like picking up my drink and then like putting it in the other hand. I was like, every step. So, anyways,
Vibes.
yeah, vibes. All right, everyone, those that came and hung out with us, thank you. Let's see what's upcoming. Monday, I'll be on Sam's channel. We're going to be discussing Belle, the animated movie with the lady with the prank hair. I think it's a musical. Next week, WIP Wednesday is on Sam's channel, and next weekend is another book talk where we'll be discussing The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I have not read, but Sam
So
and
good.
I've
You're
been
gonna love
meaning
it.
so fucking long. So if you want to hear about that, go. I don't know. Set a reminder in your phone because the streams aren't up yet. But last weekend or this previous weekend, Sam and I discussed Volume 2 of Modal Zushi or Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation. You should go watch those because we start writing fan fiction midstream. Not actually writing, we discuss fan fiction, creating our own headcanons and shit. So go check that out. And yeah, that's the end of my announcements. Do you have anything you want to say?
Have a great day.
Have a great day. Awesome.